NASA says that Voyager 1 has become the first man-made object to reach interstellar space.
In the dark, silent reaches of interstellar space, where human presence is reduced to a few lonely probes drifting far from home, something extraordinary just happened. Voyager 1, NASA's most distant spacecraft and a relic of human curiosity launched in 1977, has made a discovery so unexpected, so baffling, that it has rippled through the scientific world like a cosmic shockwave. For decades, Voyager 1 has sent back valuable data about the vast void beyond our solar system continuing to function against all odds. But now the data streaming in has defied explanation, hinting at a phenomenon no one ever thought possible. Before we start, smash the like and subscribe buttons for more updates. The event began subtly. Voyager 1, now more than 15 billion miles from Earth, registered a series of fluctuations in the plasma density of interstellar space that didn't fit any known pattern. Plasma, the fourth state of matter composed of charged particles, exists sparsely in the space between stars. Scientists have long believed that it should behave in a relatively uniform manner across these cosmic distances. Yet, Voyager 1 detected plasma waves with frequencies and intensities that completely contradicted the theoretical models. What made this anomaly impossible in the eyes of astrophysics was its source and consistency. The plasma fluctuations were not caused by solar wind or any energetic event from our own sun, as Voyager 1 is now far beyond the heliosphere, the bubble created by solar particles and magnetic fields. These plasma oscillations appeared to be coming from somewhere deeper, something entirely unknown, radiating waves with a pattern almost rhythmic, like a pulse from the void itself. And this pulse wasn't just strange, it seemed intelligently structured. The idea of structure in what should be chaotic data caught the attention of scientists around the globe. The signal bore no resemblance to cosmic background noise, nor to the electromagnetic chaos often produced by stellar explosions or interstellar turbulence. It had a mathematical precision, a repetition that became more pronounced the longer Voyager 1 remained in the region. The discovery instantly reignited debates on long-dismissed theories about the nature of space and what could possibly dwell within it. As data continued to pour in, researchers noticed something even more mind-bending, a harmonic signature nested within the plasma waves. Hidden in the noise was a pattern that mimicked a Fibonacci sequence, an arrangement of numbers that appears frequently in nature, from the spirals of galaxies to the structure of DNA. The presence of such a signature in interstellar plasma was previously thought to be impossible. The statistical improbability of this happening by chance forced many to entertain a disturbing question. Was this a natural phenomenon with unknown physics at its core? Or was something or someone deliberately creating it? The implications of such a structured signal in the fabric of deep space are staggering. If nature herself is producing these patterns, then the current understanding of particle physics and cosmology is woefully incomplete. It would suggest that interstellar space is not the empty, featureless void long assumed, but an active medium capable of complex behaviors. Alternatively, if the signal has an artificial origin, the consequences are even more profound. It would mean humanity has, for the first time, encountered direct evidence of intelligence beyond Earth. Speculation surged within the scientific community, and not without reason. While caution tempered official statements, the raw data could not be ignored. No natural plasma process currently known could account for the consistency, structure, and evolving nature of the signals. Voyager 1, designed in an era before the internet or smartphones, had just lifted the veil on a corner of the universe teeming with mysterious potential. Its instruments, ancient by today's standards but still miraculously functional, had reached into the unknown and pulled back something awe-inspiring. Then came another revelation. The strange plasma waves were not static. They appeared to respond to solar events happening light years away. When a solar flare erupted from our sun, a correlated change in the plasma signal was observed weeks later, after accounting for light speed delay. This responsiveness suggested that the plasma medium wasn't just active, it was somehow reactive. This raised the possibility that space itself might possess properties akin to a nervous system, transmitting energy and information across unimaginable distances in ways not yet understood. Further analysis revealed an even deeper layer of complexity. Using machine learning to parse through the dense data, researchers found recursive patterns embedded within the waveform. Patterns that bore resemblance to self-replicating mathematical models. Some compared it to cellular automata, where simple rules generate endlessly complex behavior. But unlike cellular automata in simulations, this was happening in physical reality, in the emptiness between stars. The idea that the vacuum of space could host such intricate processes seemed impossible under the current laws of physics. For decades, Voyager 1 has silently cruised through the emptiness, powered by decaying radioisotopes and protected by nothing but a thin metal shell. It was never designed to find signs of life or intelligence, nor to decode the secret architecture of the universe. Yet now, it has stumbled upon a phenomenon that might be both. It's as if the spacecraft, long forgotten by most of the world, knocked on the door of the cosmos, and something knocked back. The mathematical patterns found in the plasma data soon found a new, even more bewildering dimension. Researchers discovered a non-random modulation in the electromagnetic frequency spectrum associated with the fluctuations. This modulation seemed to mirror prime number sequences, another hallmark of intelligence according to many SETI scientists. Prime numbers have no natural periodicity and thus stand out starkly from background noise. Their presence often serves as a benchmark for artificial signals. Yet here they were, imprinted within plasma waves light years from the nearest planetary system. As this discovery gained traction, theorists began to revisit ancient questions that had long been relegated to the speculative fringe. Could the universe itself be a computational construct? Were the laws of physics emergent from some underlying digital or informational framework? Could what Voyager 1 had detected be echoes of a grander operating system encoded into the universe itself? For the first time in decades, mainstream scientists were beginning to seriously consider these possibilities, driven not by philosophical musing, but by hard data from humanity's most distant ambassador. Another layer of mystery emerged when Voyager 1 briefly lost contact after one of these plasma wave bursts. For 19 hours, no signal came from the spacecraft. Engineers feared the worst, expecting that the ancient probe might have finally succumbed to the harshness of interstellar space. But when contact resumed, not only was Voyager 1 operational, but its telemetry logs showed an unexplained temporal data gap, as if time had slowed or skipped during the signal blackout. Some speculated that the probe had entered a region of altered space-time, warped by unknown forces. Others wondered if some external phenomenon had interfered with its systems in a way that mimicked temporal distortion. When contact resumed, the signal had changed ever so slightly. Its carrier frequency was fractionally different, just enough to suggest that Voyager 1's communication systems had been affected at the quantum level. Was this a side effect of the plasma waves? Or did the probe momentarily interact with something far beyond our comprehension? Regardless of the cause, the precision of the frequency shift indicated that it wasn't random. Something, whether a natural force or an unknown intelligence, had reached out and left its fingerprint on Voyager's signal. This shift in frequency had another bizarre effect. Earth-based receivers began picking up faint echo signatures that mirrored past Voyager transmissions. These echoes weren't bouncing off any known object. In fact, their origin couldn't be traced to any specific point in space. It was as if the signal had been recorded, warped, and resent from a position outside three-dimensional coordinates. Theoretical physicists began debating the notion of higher dimensional information structures, areas of space where signals loop, refract, or even evolve into new forms of data over time. What Voyager 1 had stumbled into might be a zone of space where physics as we know it is incomplete. The traditional model of the universe as a cold, expanding void filled with inert matter and predictable forces was now being challenged by the possibility of dynamic, intelligent structure embedded in the very medium of space. The idea that interstellar space could harbor phenomena that transcend natural randomness was not just unsettling, it was exhilarating. Beyond the scientific community, this discovery reignited public imagination in ways not seen since the original moon landing. The idea that Voyager 1, a machine built before the personal computer, had reached a region of the cosmos where something seemingly impossible was happening, resonated with a sense of wonder that transcends disciplines. It forced a reevaluation of our place in the cosmos and raised the possibility that space is far more than a backdrop. It may be an active participant in a drama we're only beginning to perceive. Engineers, cosmologists, and philosophers alike now find themselves grappling with questions previously reserved for science fiction. Is space itself aware in some primitive or advanced sense? Is there a hidden lattice of cosmic intelligence permeating the stars, detectable only when the right instrument passes through the right corridor at the right time? If so, Voyager 1's improbable journey may have become a key to unlocking secrets that no telescope or particle collider could ever uncover. As Voyager 1 continues its eternal voyage into the interstellar abyss, it has reminded humanity of a profound truth. The universe is still full of surprises. Even now, with all our advancements in technology and theory, a 47-year-old spacecraft held together by the ingenuity of another era has managed to pierce the veil of the unknown and bring back a whisper from beyond. It is a whisper that speaks of impossible structures, intelligent patterns, and perhaps a message too vast for human minds to fully grasp. Though the source of these plasma patterns remains elusive and their interpretation still hotly debated, one thing is certain. Voyager 1 has shattered assumptions about what lies beyond our solar system. It has shown that even the oldest eyes can glimpse new wonders, that the universe still holds secrets waiting to be discovered. Not by accident, but by perseverance. And sometimes, just sometimes, the edge of what is possible is breached by a machine drifting in silence, carrying with it the boundless curiosity of the species that sent it. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, leave your comments below and tell us, what are your thoughts on Voyager 1's impossible discovery and what will happen? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching and see you next time.